You are now watching ES After Dark on Drip Row Radio.
Shit.
Yes, I Fiesta. Drop top G-Wagons, we don't do Teslas. Don't pay for the bag, I pay semesters. I turn dream girls to my new extras. Hand players recognize hand girls do too. Run through the city like the July crew. Got a Harlem broad, got a Brooklyn broad. I ain't come this far just to come this far. A friend to all is a friend to none. So don't push me trick, cause I'll press the button. I went deaf on the chick. I went deaf on the chick.
Now watching ES After Dark on Drip Row Radio.
Shit. Shit.
Like some vape, some sip, something testing 1, 2. Is this thing going? Hey, yo, my people's pull up, yo, bro. Like, check this out. It's a special night, bro. Next week, y'all know what's going down. Hall of Fame. Are you ready? That's all I'm trying to say. Hall of Fame is right around the corner, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's a different kind of vibe during this kind of year. Like, the gold jackets start spamming and they start respawning out of nowhere, bro. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. We had another motherfucking great just respawn the other day, chat. The greats is literally respawning, bro. Like, around this time, this is why I love Hall of Fame so much. It's almost like the greats, they could smell that shit in the air. They could be like, oh, it's Hall of Fame. Oh, let me pull up to the page real quick. Let me get something going. Hall of Fame is here. The demons is outside. Like, I don't know what to do, chat. It's just like, I'm beyond myself with all this Hall of Fame talk, greatest of all time talk. We definitely getting into some greatest of all time shit. Definitely this show tonight. My people's pull up. Y'all already know what time it is.
What it do, baby?
Pull up. Let's go. Let's go. And make sure some of y'all niggas is brushing. I heard some of y'all niggas is, you know what I mean? Y'all not brush maxing. I heard some of y'all niggas is not brush maxing. Y'all worried about the bullshit. Hey, Michael Thomas, what's good? I see you with the subs. Pull up, my boy. Say what up to the chat. The chat is active. The chat is live. You're locked and loaded. They don't be brushing. They not brush maxing, Cito. I don't know what's going on. And I heard your ass had pulled up and did a washing style. I heard you pulled up and did a washing style. We might have to let Cito back out the basement. She already back doing what she's supposed to be doing. I appreciate that. Now, look, Cito, the braids is always going to be there, but like at the end of the motherfucking day, we got to do what we do best. My commissioner is in the building. Ayo, aka Yo, commissioner. Ayo, commissioner. Let me live, gang. Like, yo, I saw that comment, gang. Facebook, ladies and gents, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of ES After Dark, where we always talk wave-related content in the past week. I'm your host, Kato540. And folks, check this shit out. There's a lot that's transpired this week. My peoples pull up, make sure y'all niggas is brushing. I ain't gonna lie, I heard some of y'all niggas is not brush maxing. Y'all need to start brush maxing. See, though, she pulled up with a wash inside, gave you some motivation. Let's brush max. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this shit going. We got Brett the Hitman up in this shit. We got Short Fight. We got Mr. Fun Zone. We got Mr. Tommy Two-Time in the building. Let's go, Tommy. We got Shell, WHOF in the building. What's up, Shell? Hope you're doing nice. Everything good tonight. Hope you chilling. Hope you relaxing. My boy Trell, the Turbo El Capitan is in the building. He in the back room right now. He chilling, having grapes. He locked in. He's locked the fuck in early. He pulled up early. They pulled up with the bubblegum paint, cutlass, clean. He pulled up. All right, he in agreement right now. He chilling. I think he ordered some Buffalo Wild Wings, and those shits is flying in right now as we speak. So we got to hurry up so my man can get this grub on. So like, I ain't gonna be holding you. We're not gonna be in this shit all day. We got a tier list that we gotta do, and this tier list is very important, just to let y'all know. If y'all hit the like, double check and see if we got access to the hype button. I think I got access to the hype button now. If you hit the hype button, we gonna help spread the brand to other people. Now we need that coming up for NBL, because once NBL show up, all bets are off. It's all about exposure at that point. We're rolling out the best competitive waivers that you've seen in 2026, and I'm standing on that. You won't see no waivers better than the ones you're gonna see on the NBL. I don't care if you're on TikTok. I don't care if you're on IG. I don't give a damn where you at. These are the best waivers you've seen ever. And we're gonna stand on business with that, because that's what the NBL is about. It's about the best of the best, sir. Big Static, big number one pulled up. Hey, what up, Static? I mean, hope everything's going good with the Hitman campaign. You're doing the damn thing. 22 times is here. I see my people's pulling up. Let's go. Let's go. Brush if you got to. You owe us an explanation. Hey, guys, slow down, guys. Look, slow down. Let me cook for a second, guys. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. Let me say what up to the people. Let my people, can I direct my people to their section and let them get comfortable first, Static? I mean, I know you're big number one, but let me get my people to their section where they need to be, and we get the show on the road. I got you. Hey, yo, y'all pull up. D-Nights, what up? I see you, Carlos, what up? My peoples pull up. Y'all already know. It's go time. This is what we here for. We here to congregate on the weekends. No better night than tonight. We're 1 week away from the Hall of Fame, the biggest award ceremony of all ceremonies. And to let y'all know tonight, we got to do the tier list tonight, because just to let y'all know and put y'all up on game real quick, this next Hall of Fame that's rolling up, it will put us past 100 Hall of Famers inducted. That's right, ladies and gents. Once we get there, the Hall of Fame, we will have 100 plus members inducted into the Hall of Fame during this past weekend. So the count is live. You already know. TWK, we passed 100. This weekend coming up, we will be past 100 Hall of Famers, and it's no special time than the present to make sure we celebrate that. We will be 100 plus Hall of Famers. That's kind of crazy. For one event a year, we are looking at 100 plus Hall of Famers. It's a beautiful time. So, of course, the Gold Jackets is going to be out. Everybody going to be locked in. The classes, the 12 rounds, the year of the Rona, all the classes pull up now. And just to let y'all know, for the class that get inducted this weekend, it may be up to the community. It may be up to y'all. Y'all get to name y'all class. Y'all will get to name y'all class. 100 already. We about at 91 right now. Going in the next weekend, we definitely gonna be over 100. I looked at the paperwork. I looked at the write-ups. I looked at the count. I said, God damn, we about to be past 100 Hall of Famers. So it's only right that we do the tier list. We got to get to the tier list. We're going to get the tier list done. I got Trail backstage. He's locked in. But before we get to this shit, I got to let y'all say what up to my people's trail. I got to let y'all say what up to my people's trail, because before I get triggered and say anything, Trail, I hope you good. I hope you good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
I need y'all to show the people, Trail, what you pulled up and got, just so I could be triggered one time for the one time. Chat, check this shit out, chat. When I was just busy running the blocks for 2 weeks, 3 weeks straight, looking. I'm looking around. MRJ sends a link. Hey, they got them in red over here. I go there, they sold out. I missed out on the reds. They go here, they go there. I'm looking at the links. I'm missing out. I'm triggered all over again, chat.
Hey, it's okay.
It seemed like everybody could get their hands on these bitches but me, and I'm waiting in line. I'm in the queue on time, chat. Do the bomb spin on those slides, bro? I'm in the queue for 24/7 waiting. I'm camping out in the queue, chat, and I still can't hit. I caught 3 L's in a row.
But you know the reason for that, right? You know the reason why? Because you be trying to cheat me. So when you try to cheat me, the dice ain't gonna be nice to your ass. So that's what happens, man.
I caught 3 L's in a row, chat. I refuse to catch another L. I got good news and I got great news for y'all. There's gonna be another drop on the 21st. And guess what, chat? Next time we pull up live, hopefully it's for when the league start, hopefully it's for when we get the NBL on the road, I'll be able to pull up and I'll be able to flex on y'all niggas. For the ones that missed out, I'm gonna come to the table with my pair of slides and we gonna be good, chat. The hunt will be over because don't worry, there's still more that I want to cop up on. There's still more that I need to get, but I got a new connect and we good. Reese in the motherfucker building. Hey, yo, I got a new connect and then check this out. Just a quick spoiler. Quick spoiler. They will be out of Reese's state, the state of Texas. Dare I say a new sneaker connect in the state of Texas? And I'm all the way on the East Coast? Long story, look, I got a long story about my sneaker guy. Look, my sneaker guy, he was dealing in some nefarious dealings. I can't get into it right now online. Long story short, he got into some nefarious dealings and he won't be around for a while. Long story short, he won't be around for a while. You know, the fraud charges will take your butt so far, and then you got some other charges stacked on top of that. Look, we can't get into that. Just know that my sneaker guy, I won't be talking to my sneaker guy for a while. And it's fucked up, but this is what had me in a position where I'm waiting in line in the goddamn queue like everybody else, getting beat up by the bots. No more. We're not dealing with that. I got a new connect in Texas. We gonna get that shit going. Before we get to this tier list, I got a question for y'all, chat. Quick question. And anybody, you could type whatever name, who responsible for this in the chat if you want. I need to find out something. So I'm watching the show. Shout out to Trail. Shout out to Turbo Trail and Reese. They got the show. They got the Wolfpack Wednesday going. Wolfpack Wednesday. Wolfpack on Sunday. They gonna get this shit going. Can't wait to see them locked in live tomorrow talking wavy business. But something came across my desk and I need to know what the hell's going on with this. Who's responsible for this shit right here? Who the fuck is responsible? Who's out here fucking with my boy Juan Carlo? Hey, yo, chat. I'm hearing y'all niggas on TikTok. I'm hearing y'all motherfuckers in these wavy ass streets. Y'all going crazy. I'm seeing the slanderous insults go around, chat. I need a name right now. Who's responsible for this shit? Who's responsible for this shit? Y'all better leave my guy Juan Carlo the fuck alone, chat. Y'all done fucked up now.
Waiver Juan.
Y'all better leave my boy Waiver Juan alone. Not messy money. What the fuck is going on, chat?
Oh, man.
I'm hearing this shit go around from TikTok to the book. Shit's going crazy. I need to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Money related, Jay, Juan and Carlos.
Y'all better leave my man's Juan Carlos the fuck alone, bro. I'm not doing this shit with y'all, bro. I told y'all, Niggas in NY, we don't play with y'all niggas. Stop fucking with my peoples from NY, gang. Jeez, can we stop doing that? And then I ain't gonna lie, I think I know exactly who's responsible for this shit. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? We got niggas in the background. We got niggas like Trail. We got niggas like TikTok. The niggas on TikTok, I ain't gonna lie. You seen it where you seen it at, and it like, look, TikTok, I don't know what y'all doing over there. Someone on TikTok made that. I don't know what y'all got going on. What's the problem though?
This is definitely.
We
not
gotta
a
find out. I got to
moment.
do some research. WTBD ain't like that post. The Arizona is triggering me, bruh. The Arizona, bro. Like, look, I got the Arizona on, bro. Like, look, y'all go. Hey, look, I'm triggered a little bit too. Y'all gonna leave my peoples alone, chat. We gonna get to this tier list in a second, but of course, I got to let y'all know some things went down. Just like y'all know. Drip set, y'all thought they was done last week. That was cap. Y'all thought they was done the week before that.
Stop the cap.
They wasn't still done. And as you can see, this week they still rocking. Now, of course, y'all know this waiver needs no introduction. It's Drip Set, BP. Y'all already know how this shit going down. Drip Set, BP. Y'all already know how this shit rock. Welcome back outside. The Driplemats, aka the Drip Set. Lock the fuck in. And of course, just when y'all thought they was done, the Driplemats, the Drip Set Dre. Just when y'all thought shit was over. Hey, look, the re-up still continues. The re-up still continues, and y'all thought this shit was slowing down. Now, chat, I know this shit was going crazy. I know everything was going down. Y'all had comments. Y'all had all this shit going. Y'all was talking big things. Y'all was talking big shit in the comments. But the pickup of the pickup heard around the pages, chat. The pickup of the pickup heard around pages, chat. The comments going crazy. What the helly? Hold up. We got a new commissioner. What's going on? I'm already hearing complaints. I'm hearing, oh, look. We not gonna be treated fair. I don't know what's gonna happen in these waves. Shit. All right, now check this shit out, chat. Check this shit out, chat. Check this shit out, chat.
Cheating motherfucker.
Chat. Check this shit out. Relax. Look. I need y'all niggas to relax. I need y'all niggas just relax. Like, look, it's all about, this is wavy entertainment. This is wavy entertainment right now. Cause motherfuckers, come on now, let's keep it a stack. Y'all niggas been calling me Drip Set for the last 2-3 years. Now they drop a frame and now y'all clutching pearls, chat? They drop a frame, now y'all clutching pearls. Hey, look, check this out. Y'all ain't got to worry about nothing. This ain't, no, but look, listen guys, look, y'all ain't got to worry about nothing, just to let y'all know. Everything is clear in the paint. Like, look, we're good. We do what we do for entertainment. This is what y'all gotta understand. This ain't about waving no more. I got great news for y'all. People like, oh, what's going on with the game? Why the game changing? This shit is about wavy entertainment now. You know how everything that, you know, gets more forwarded in the goals, in the community, how shit transpires and gets more elevated and innovative. This shit goes down to wavy entertainment at the end of the day, chat. Don't worry, Kato, I'll hold down the commissioner details. Hey, look, y'all ain't got to worry about nothing. Look, I'm just here to support who I'm supporting. Y'all know I love those guys. Y'all know I love all the teams included, but y'all ain't got to worry about none of that y'all been talking about behind the scenes. Like, look, we're good. We're good. And I ain't gonna lie, when they was typing Kato 540 with the 40 on it in the chat, that shit went crazy though, chat. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I see niggas in the chat going crazy with the 540. Yo, y'all niggas is some diabolical motherfuckers. Hey, bro, Drip setting them, they is some diabolical motherfuckers, bro. So check this shit out. Y'all know I love those guys. But like, look, guys, we're just having fun. We're just doing what we need to do to stir the pot. The season's coming up. We gotta stir the pot and get shit going, just to let y'all know. We gonna get this shit locked in, but we got a tier list to get to. We got 40 minutes left in the show. We may go a little bit over time with this tier list, but We gonna break down each category. We talking Hall of Famers, the best to ever do it. We talking tier lists. And for the ones that's looking, if you can find the hype button on the channel, make sure y'all hit the hype button. I think the hype button is gonna be a little bit more exciting than the like button. Y'all hit the hype button if you can find the hype button. Y'all sweating and y'all ain't even see, like, that's what I'm saying. We just had my man's teir. He like, bro, look, man, I think this shit cap. I don't think this nigga waving like that. Like, come on, like y'all really think that I'm gonna pull up and play spoiler when at least expected? Or maybe I will, I just might. Oh, no, I just might. We gotta see how the record go down. We gotta see how shit going down. If this shit get to the playoffs and I gotta pull up and play spoiler, hey, look, we not gonna talk about that. We just gonna wait till we get to the end of the tunnel. When we'll get to that bridge, we'll cross it when we get there, but don't worry about nothing. We just gonna love what the season's gonna bring. Looking at Dripset, looking at the re-up, I'm loving to see the excitement around Dripset again. It's feeling like it used to feel. The vibes are back with Dripset. The elevation is right where it need to be. I mean, the rival that they had that we thought was coming down the line, they checked out at the last minute. We gotta wait till next year to see that rivalry. So in the meantime, Dripset, look, the re-up don't stop. We got now, since they not in the game no more, we gotta fuck up whoever in the league right now. That's where we going with this shit. So I love the way Dripset is handling this. I love that. Shout out to TWM. Y'all looking good out there. Y'all keep y'all head on the swivel though. But this shit gonna be at any given day, at any given week now, y'all might be trying to quit in the middle of the season the way these teams is looking. So like, look, just make sure y'all on y'all best. WTBD. I'm not gonna say the warning's up, but y'all the returning champions. We need to see something out of y'all. Y'all got the first week. We got the playoffs. Rematch of the finals in week 1. I can't wait to see that. That's what's going down. The nerds are gone. They're checked out. They respectfully checked out of this season. They'll be back for next season though. They got to gather the re-up. They got to get the re-up together. Once they get the re-up together, they'll be ready to roll. That's perfect. I expected that. That's good for them. They're going to get that shit going. That rival is all the way dead packing up. I mean, looking at the re-up right now at this point, I mean, what we really talking? I mean, can't act like the talent ain't out there. The talent is out there. Do you have what it takes to get at that talent? I don't know, chat. We gonna find out. We definitely gonna find out. All right, let's get to this tier list, because the tier list that I'm looking at right now, we gotta double check shit. We gotta see where we at with this shit. I did the single tier list. We're gonna double check and see what the tier list is looking at. The audacity to give Supreme the first week bye. Hey, look, this is how it goes. Like, this is like basketball. This is like football. Who does not want to see a rematch of last year's final in week 1, chat? Let's start there. Like, come on, I want to see what's going down. They get the rematch right out the gate. I love to see that. I mean, look, win or lose, GG's. Win or lose, GG's in a motherfucking chat.
GG's in the motherfucking chat.
Win or lose, I like what I'm gonna see. By the way, Wave Cartel, first team that got their full roster in. Second team that got their full roster in. The Wolf Pack. Bruh, these rosters, bruh. All I can say about these rosters, there's new faces on these rosters that when they step out in the arena, on the main stage, all bets are off. I don't care. This is why I'm glad we don't put those rosters public, because if we were to put the rosters public right now, everybody's cover be blown. That'd just fuck up game day. Once game day come down, that's when you get to see what's going down. When you see game day, we get to see this shit going in real time. All right, so let's get to the tier list. Let's go. We going tier list. We getting this shit done. Ain't nobody. Supreme gotta send they 2 best waivers to battle me. Sheesh. You heard the code commish. Hey, look, you might want to see something right now just to see if y'all niggas is ready. I'm about to be 28-0. The other classes have S tier waivers in their classes, but 12 rounds, the entire class is S tier. We'll see about that. I got some, we did some finessing on the tiers. Let's get to the tiers right now, because we're going individual. Right? We're going individual with the tier list. Let me double check this shit. We're going individuals, tier list style. Let me see if this shit going down. We're gonna get this right here. Window, right here. Let me see. Private tier. Oh yeah. Okay, I like this. I like this. Let me see if we can move this over. Let's see. Let's move this. Can we move that over? No. Let's move that over. Let's put the comments right there. Can we put the comments right there? Vote in chat. Can we put the chat right there? Let me see. All right, I might have to remove the chat. We're gonna have to move the chat. Float in chat is still good, but we're gonna have to move that chat. All right, check this shit out, chat. We got the tier list. We got the tier list right now. We got 91 Hall of Famers locked in on the tier list right here, right now. We got this shit. We're gonna rank this shit right now. First, we're gonna speed run something real quick. As you can see, S tier equals GOAT. A tier equals elite. B tier, great, but inconsistent. Then we got the C tier. Wish we seen more from them. Wish we seen more of that. Then we got D tier. Problematic D tier. The D tier is problematic. I ain't gonna lie, it's a few motherfuckers that might end up in this tier right now, because there's a few motherfuckers on this list, bro. Problematic. But let's skip all the bullshit. Let's get to the BOBs right out the gate. We're gonna get to the BOBs. We got a few BOBs for my bread. Let me see if this works. Is this good? I'm going GOAT. I'm going seasick with the GOAT. If it wasn't for this company, if it wasn't for this brand, this business, we wouldn't have this Hall of Fame, chat. I got good news and I got great news for y'all. If we didn't have this brand step forward and say, look, we need this Hall of Fame shit going, and now we're about to be 100+ into this Hall of Fame, it wouldn't be because of this brand right here. We're gonna get this shit going. Wish we see more is crazy. I mean, look, it's disrespect. It's respect. There's no disrespect. That's all I'm gonna say. And then we're going with another GOAT. Let's go with another GOAT. Let's go BK. I mean, come on now, this is easy. Let's go BK. This is easy. Easily one of the dopest brush brands we've seen in the last decade. In the reign of CQP, in the reigns of all the brush brands, Wave Masters, y'all remember the Michael Vick brush, all that, don't matter. Once BK dropped, BK is like a Jordan release at this point. If BK was to drop right now and say like, look, in about 2 weeks, we got another drop rolling up. Look, bro, just consider this shit is a wrap. BK drops is literally like, they like sneaker drops right now. Exclusive sneaker drops. Cause once they gone, they gone. All right, now we gonna get a little bit in the weeds a little bit. We're gonna go Rico. I wish I would have seen more by Rico. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I would have seen more by Rico. Like Rico had that for the ones that was here, for the ones that know. He had a nice full steam going. But then he got a few things happened. A few things got out of pocket, and then you know that's what we at with that. HD. I'm gonna go elite. I'm gonna go elite with HD. I'm gonna still go elite with HD. I like where the BOBs are sitting at right now. We gonna go elite with HD and get it done. For if you know, the product line still where it need to be at. Everything good. Now, Tracy Loren. I got to put this right here. We got to go problematic. Exactly. Rico Remix Rags was the silkiest. I wish we would have seen more of that, though. I'm going to go Tracy Loren problematic, bro. Like, there's a lot that I could say about shit going on, but problematic is just one way. If you know, if you was here, you was here. For the people that got wronged by this business, y'all already know what's going down. We're going problematic, and we're going diva. Let's go diva. Diva, I'm gonna put diva on elite. Now, I know for some people, diva would be considered one of the GOATs. An argument could be made that Diva's technically one of the GOATs, but I got her right there on that line between GOAT and elite, because I almost feel that I wanted to see more out of one of the elites. If there's one elite company that I wish I would have seen more from on this list, is probably Diva. That's what I would probably like to see more of in the future, now that the game has transpired and got advanced in the game where it's at. I would definitely like to see more, but definitely Diva's elite. All right, we getting into the waivers. We got waivers left. Now let's go. This shit is easy. Now when I'm going GOAT level, I'm going easy. We're gonna go with the easy GOAT. This shit is gonna be easy. It's not even a no-brainer. We're gonna go 360 Jeezy GOAT level. We're going 360 Jeezy GOAT level, not even thinking about it. Don't have to even think about it. If I gotta think about it, you're not a GOAT. If I gotta go, yeah, but you're not GOAT. No, you're not GOAT. That's just not GOAT level. All right, where else? I'm just grabbing real quick to go see what we looking at. Let me see. I'm looking at the list. Let me see. I'm looking at the list. Where we going? I'm gonna just grab. This is easy. Easily GOAT level. I'm gonna go to Coles. I'm gonna put the Coles up there. Let me see. Let me scroll up. Let me go Coles. I'm going Coles. Like, for the reason that I'm going Coles for reasons. I got reasons. We need another BOB class in October. Need to be on it. We definitely gonna have one of those businesses pulling up. I'm going Coles for GOAT just because, for reasons. Wave of Thrones, need I say more? 10 years in the game. We going on Wave of Thrones 10. That's 10 years in the making for one of the biggest events next to what we're about to see next weekend. That's GOAT level. We're not even talking about Wave of Thrones unless we're talking about one of the GOATs. All right, where we at? We in the weeds again. We going easy. Where we at with this shit? All right, who I'm gonna grab? And I'm speed running. I wanna go Sue Tim. We're gonna go Sue Tim. We're gonna go elite. We're gonna go Sue Tim elite. He's an EK GOAT. We're going Sue Tim, EK greatness. And for the ones, again, if you was in the EK era, you would probably put him at the GOAT level. By all due respect, but we was all around during that time. I would say he was one of the greatest motherfuckers in that era. But once we got to the newer eras, that's when shit started to get a little bit, we didn't see a lot from him. All right, let's go. We still speed running. I'm gonna go Teresa, and I ain't gonna lie, I wish I would have seen more from her. We're gonna go Teresa. Now, I already know she's great. Anybody in that C tier, they're all great. Me personally, I wish I would have seen more from that waiver. That's easy, a no-brainer. When I think about it, easy peasy, no-brainer. Wish I would have seen more from her. We're gonna go grab another easy one for the GOAT class. I'm gonna go grab another easy one. I'm gonna go AG for the GOAT. This is easy. When you talk about the history, when you talk about how shit going, you got to say her name and talk about her contribution to the game. And at the end of the day, that's what we're talking. We're talking AG, one of the GOATs in the motherfucking, again, it's easy. It's a no-brainer. All right, where we at with this shit? I like what we going on. We're gonna grab another one. I'm gonna go Rach for one of the GOATs. Again, first lady in the wave game. This is easy. When I start unfolding the story of the wave game, and we start getting into these names, when we starting from the fresh start of the beginning, some of the first GOATs to get inducted, it's a no-brainer. I'm definitely going with Rach. All right, we still speed running this shit. We're gonna go Jamon. This is easier. This is elite. Y'all already know the contribution for Jamon. It's a no-brainer. He's elite. Now, there's gonna be probably way more waivers in this elite class than we talking about. And some, again, might tread on the line of GOAT. I'm gonna go another easy one. We're gonna go easy. Race to great. We're gonna go another easy one. This is easy. This is simple. I'm going PB. Now, some people might, don't get me wrong, chat, some people might not think he GOAT level. They might have him at elite, but I think he easily GOAT level. I think that's an easy one. Now, let's go another easy one. I'm going to go Breeze, GOAT level. I'm going to go an easy one, Breeze, GOAT level, not even close. We locked in, Breeze in the GOAT. And then, you know, Breeze is going Breeze. Y'all know the saying. Y'all know everything competitive. The current East versus West champion in the Hall of Fame and still laying boot the ass on motherfucker. Oh no, that's GOAT level. Come on. That's GOAT level. We're not going to see that, another talent like that, for another long time. All right, now we going through shit. We're going through shit. Since we see her in the chat right now, chat, let's show her some love. She in the chat right now. We're going to go 12 rounds. We're going to get the 12 round shit off the ground, put Cito in the GOAT category right now. Since niggas be tripping. Just to let y'all know, y'all already know, time after time, number one, hands down, doing the damn thing. Again, we can't talk about the history of the banner without talking about the person that actually held it for the longest at the number one spot. We just can't do that. And we gonna keep rolling through this shit because I like where we at. We on good timing with this shit. I'ma go overwork. We going elite with overwork. We going elite with overwork. Now again, personality, waves, impact, just everything included that. Like, there's an argument that could be made for the GOAT level, but I like overwork right there in the elite where he at. He belongs where he belongs. Still amongst the greatest to ever do this shit. He's locked in as one of the greats. Easy. Another one of the greats. Elite. I'm gonna go Bledsoe. This is easy. Like now we going elite level. These are easy. We're gonna have to roll this shit down. Another GOAT level, chat. Another GOAT level. Y'all like GOAT level? Let's go GOAT level. I'm gonna go Country Kang. GOAT motherfucking level. Country Kang, if y'all know, you know. If you don't, go hit the search bar. Go look it up. Go look the shit up, right? Look the shit up. Country Kang, just the impact. We talking one of the biggest impact we've seen in the game, possibly one of the most knowledgeable waivers I've ever spoken to. Met him in real life. Literally one of the most talented waivers that I've ever spoken. All right, we're gonna grab another one. I see an easy one for elite. We're gonna go Fizz right here. This is elite. This is easy. Easily Fizz could be put in this elite category. Not even worrying about it. Now, some may put her in that B tier. Don't get me wrong. Some people may put Fizz in that B tier. She's great, but inconsistent. Now, we could grab away. Now, who's going to be one of the first waivers in that great but inconsistent category? Let me look at this shit. I'm gonna go one of the OGs. I'm gonna go with one of the OGs. I'm gonna go Layman. I ain't gonna lie, one of the throwback OGs, great, but he had his moments where he fell off the radar, came back on the radar, fell off the radar, came back on the radar. Great but inconsistent. Still great though in his own right. For the YouTubers that know OG YouTube, y'all already know what we talking about with that shit. Y'all know what we talking about. Wish we would have seen more. This is an interesting one. Wish we would have seen more. Maybe a little bit more waivers than I think is gonna be on this list, but it hurts me to put my boy Fudrick, my boy Fuddy. I wish I would have seen more of Fuds, bro. Fuds had his moment where he was at the top of the mountain with this shit, but then he just disappeared. He disappeared and he's still around. Don't get me wrong, chat. He ain't going. He ain't going nowhere. He's still around. But it just like, I don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened. We're going to do another great but inconsistent. Again, you might see a lot of OGs on this list, but great but inconsistent because that's just the way the game goes. That's just the way this shit goes. Great but inconsistent, my boy Frank Blackwell. You know what I'm saying? They here, then they not here. They here, then they not here, but they still around though. Don't get me wrong, they still around. A lot of OGs is probably gonna be in this great inconsistent. We're gonna go P Shell as well. They're great, but they're inconsistent. I ain't gonna lie. We getting in GOAT territory. Let's go GOAT territory. Y'all want some more GOAT territory? Let's go EY3. We talked about this shit last week, chat. We talked about this shit a few weeks ago. One of the best beehives of all time. He gotta be in everybody's top 10. Like, I don't care where you rank him at. He's easily in everybody's top 10. Another easy one. We're gonna go Cell. We're gonna go Elite. We're gonna go Elite for Cell. Just for the legacy, just for the lineage passed down, got where his son is at in the wave game. This is Elite. This is the level where he needs to be. He's gonna usher in the next generation behind his name. I like where that sit at. We're gonna sit that great. Where we at with this? We're gonna go 360 wave process. For the YouTubers, he will be considered one of the GOATs. But for Mecca, where we at in the game with Mecca, he's easily elite. I'm gonna easily put him in that category for the elite. That's easy. That's a no-brainer. We don't even gotta think about this shit. That's easy. Y'all wanna go another GOAT level? Let's go GOAT level. Let's go GB. Why not? Let's go GB. All right, we got room for the GOATs. Let's go GB for the GOAT level. We got GB locked in for the GOAT level. I mean, again, if you know, you know. If you don't, look at the search bar. I like where we at with this list. All right, we rolling this list down. We got this list right where we locked in at. Who likes more GOATs? I know y'all see the name floating around. Y'all like, bro, where this motherfucking name at? I like where we at with this shit. I'm going Wavy Long Way, one of the GOATs. We're gonna go Wavy Long Way. This is easy. Again, guys, this is easy. When you think about Wavy Long Way, easily, if there was an S tier with the GOATs, that's a lot. Wavy Long Way is a lot. That's easy. All right, I like where we at with this shit. Let's go. Frank West. I'm gonna go Elite with Frank West. Frank West's name still comes up in conversations as one of the dopest beehivers that they've seen. I've seen him on a few people's lists. I like where we at with that. We're gonna go Elite. I like where we at. We're gonna stay in the Elite class. We're gonna stay in the Elite class. This top line. Let me grab somebody from this top line. We're gonna go Double Dose. We're gonna go my man's Billy. Double Dose in the Elite class. We're gonna go Elite. Locked in. As you can see, the class is clean. We don't have too many problematic waivers. Let's keep it spinning and keep everything consistent and go with the GOAT category. And we're gonna go RG3 for the GOATs. I said what I said. I got RG3 as one of my GOATs. Now, I know what some people be saying. I heard RG3 is not that good versus the class. I think that's cap.
Stop the cap.
I think that's cap. I think if she was to pull up right now, brush and get her pattern to where she get that shit at right here, right now, I think she packing up 90% of the waivers out right now. I said what I said. That's a lot. All right, where we at with this shit? Where we at with this shit? We're going GOAT level. We got GOAT level. We're the GOATs. Now we getting shit, wind it down. We getting shit locked in. We going with Elite. We going with Elite. I'ma go for the bread. I'ma go Trez. I'ma go Trez with the Elite. We're gonna go Trez Elite right here. Trez Elite. I like that. Trez. That's another EK great. If you don't know, if you're not in EK, we gonna look that. You can look that up in the search bar. I'm going Trez. That's easy. I'm going Rod T. I'ma go great, but inconsistent. I'ma go great. That hurts me. That hurts me to do that. I was about to go Elite with Rod, but then I started thinking about it. Great, but slightly inconsistent. I wish I would have seen more from him. He's in between that tier. He's in between that tier. I wish I would have seen more from my boy Rod T. I do. But I'm gonna put him out there great, but slightly inconsistent. Again, all respectable. This is respectable shit, chat. Nobody's being disrespected in this shit. All right, we're gonna go GOAT level. We're gonna go real level. Right, I wanted to see more from him. If you know, you know. there's certain waivers I would have loved to see more from these waivers. All right, we getting locked in. We're gonna go great but inconsistent. We're gonna go with my boy Ladd. This another EK great. My boy Ladd, he was on the radar, then he was off the radar. He's on, then he's off. All right, this is easy. We're gonna go, for me, for my bread, I ain't gonna lie, for my bread, I ain't gonna lie, this is for my bread. I know this waiver personally. For me and my bread, I'm going Country Boy as one of the GOATs, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got Country Boy waiver as one of the GOATs, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's so much shine and lay on this tier list, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got Country Boy as one of the GOATs, bro. If we had to tell the story about YouTube waivers and the YouTube lore in the wave shit, there's no way in hell we not bringing up Country Boy waiver, AKA City Boy waiver. Hopefully he's in a good place right now, but I ain't gonna lie. For me, for my bread, I got him as one of the GOATs. All right, we're gonna put my Alaskan Assassin. Wish I would have seen more from my Alaskan Assassin. Again, still around, but I just wish we would have seen more from the Alaskan Assassin and get this shit done and locked in. All right, we good. We in good company right now. Let's go with Elite. Let's go with one of the, I ain't gonna lie, he could technically be a GOAT just off texture alone. He could definitely be a GOAT. Definitely on texture alone. But I'm gonna lock him in as Elite. I'm gonna go Sam Blaylock. I'm putting Sam as Elite. We're gonna go Sam as Elite. We're gonna put Sam Blaylock as the Elite. Again, texture alone, he could be a GOAT just off texture. I ain't gonna lie. He could be GOAT level alone off texture, but everything else included, we're gonna go Elite. All right, let's go. We still got some GOATs on this list. I'm trying to look around. We still got GOATs. We still got 12 round motherfuckers. We still got some hitters on this list remaining. Let's see where we at. We're gonna go, all right, this is easy. I'm going Soul Seeker at one of the GOAT level. We're going Soul Seeker GOAT. For my bread, we going Soul Seeker GOAT. You too, bro. You know what I'm saying? What up? He gonna be on this list. Where he gonna be at? It depends. He's in between S and A tier. That's what I'm thinking right now. S and A tier. This is easy. That's Soul Seeker. R.I.P. That's easy. One of the GOATs. Not even thinking about it. You gotta think about it. That's not GOAT level. I'ma go OG Glenn for Elite. That's easy. Right under that tier for damn near being the GOATs, but easily an Elite class. Don't even gotta think twice about it. Now, technically, I wanna grab this waiver right here. I wanna grab this waiver right here. I know I'm missing something. And I'm going N2 for one of the GOATs. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going for N2 for one of the GOATs, bruh. I'm going N2. I just added OG Glenn as Elite, but I just added N2 as one of the GOATs. And I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that immediately just off the history. One of the first waivers to get this shit done, holding down the banner for a year at that #1 spot. We not having this conversation without N2 setting the mode and setting the tone at that #1 spot. That's easy. Some of y'all might not agree with this, but again, this is another waiver that I know personally. This is my list. Not to offend nobody, not to disrespect nobody. I'm going Nick Wavy, one of the GOATs. I said what I said. I'm going Nick Wavy, one of the GOATs. If you know, you know, bro. I seen boy waving at 14, bro. Do the math. He was in the pages, bro. He was locked in, lying about his age, bruh. Ain't think the nigga was 14. He lying about his age, bruh. I'm like, bruh, I thought you was 16. Bruh, he 14 in this shit, bruh. Long time in the game, bruh. Like, look, he's one of the GOATs. That's easy. Don't even got to think about it. If you know, you know. 14-year-old getting corrupted by the page. Bruh. I'm like, bruh. What we got going on? All right, we're going to go Elite Wave Jones. We're going to go Elite Wave Jones. That's easy. Wave Jones is elite. If you know, you know. Look up in the search bar. You're going to get right. Watt. I'm going Watt. I'm going elite with Watt. This is easy. This is speed run. I'm going Trap. This is elite. This is easy. Vincent. Easy. Elite. We got locked in. Who we going? Who we going? We got 3 rows left. I'ma go for YouTube stardom. He will be GOAT level. But for my bread, I'ma have Rakim Brown, aka Kofi, aka 360 Wave God. I'ma have him at the elite level. Now if we talking YouTube, we gonna have that shit like that. I'm finna go on record and say Brett the #1 waiver of all time. Triptable Jr. just entered the motherfucking chat. Holy shit. All right, we locked in on the tier list. Brett's still on his tier list? All right, Brett's still on the tier list. He's still on the tier list. Hasn't been tiered yet. All right, let's go. Let's go with Ditto. Let's go Ditto. I'm gonna go Ditto elite. I'm gonna go Ditto. I'm gonna say here. We're gonna go Ditto, he elite. That's locked in. I'm gonna say Derek Oozle, Mr. Backwards Matter. I wanna go GOAT, but I'm gonna go elite. You in good company. You in very good company. Joe, AKA Joe Celestin. I'm gonna go elite. This is easy. That's easy. Gris, this is an OG waiver. This is a foreign waiver. Gris, I wish I would have seen more from Gris. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Gris was fucking fire. One of the foreign waivers, bro, like he could have easily transferred to the pages and been fired if he would have kept brushing. I wish I would have seen more from Gris. I think he would have been in the GOAT category if he would have made that jump to the pages and got that shit done. I think that's easy. All right. I'm gonna put Drina in elite. Drina's elite. As you can see, the elite category getting super packed. Most of the Hall of Famers, a big percent of the Hall of Famers, easily elite. I'm gonna put Sean Green, elite. That's easy. Don't even gotta think about it. I'm gonna go slow-mo, elite. Easy. Don't gotta think twice about it. If I gotta think twice about it, yeah, you can't be there. Kane, I'm gonna go Kane. Great, but inconsistent. I ain't gonna lie. That's a fact. That's a fact. We gonna get this shit locked in. Wave God, is that who I think it is? The guy who wanted beef for everyone to wait to? That's him. That's him. That's him. But we talk YouTube. If you know the YouTube lore, that's easy. All right, I'm gonna go easy. One more to GOATs. I'm gonna go one of the first 720 waivers to ever do it at his level, and the co-owner, co-founder of Elite Spins. I'm going TC for one of the motherfucking GOATs. Easy. 720 greatness, 720 God, co-founder of fucking Elite Spins. Let that sink in, chat. If you know your history, you know. For the ones that don't know, I mean, hey, look, you got to hit the search bar and look right into it. I see we got some 12 rounds members. I see we got a lot of people. We gonna go. Wave Man, current Hall of Famer. That's elite. Easy. Don't even gotta think twice about it. That's easy. Naeem the Dream. I'm gonna go elite. Easy. Don't gotta think twice about it. We gonna go Power Circle Will. That's easy. Elite. Don't gotta think twice about it. Sean Wade. Elite. Don't gotta think twice about it. Now we getting in an interesting conversation between elite and GOAT level. We getting there. Easy and GOAT level. Cruz is definitely Hall of Fame. I don't have his frame on here, but he's in the Hall of Fame conversation. The picture I had, didn't like it. He's up there though. Picture I had, I gotta redo that frame. Don't like it. He's definitely GOAT level. Just so we know, to clear that up. All right, we still got some GOATs here. We got Arlo. We have Arlo. Where are we going with Arlo? Now, it's in between the GOAT and the elite. We could go GOAT elite. I'm going to go elite for my bread. I'm going to go elite for my bread with Arlo. Because he's still around. He's still doing the damn thing. Because technically, when I look at elites, if you're still around and you still rocking out, your destiny is still being mended. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Your legacy is still under construction to that GOAT level. So just like some of these waivers are finished with their careers, right? Where some of these waivers finish with their careers, I feel like Arlo not done with this shit yet. So like there's more to be room to get put in that conversation. By the time everything's said and done, when we doing this tier list again next year, he may be GOAT level. But with all due respect, you know my body is still locked in and the legacy is still being mended out. With all due respect, the legacy is still being made. So we're gonna get that shit done. And this is for most of the waivers that's around right now. Again, the GOAT, that could be, that's very, very up in the air right now. I believe it's GOAT. But we're gonna see. Let's go Amani. We're gonna go elite. This is good company. This is very good company being this an elite class. Is you technically threading that line of being one of the GOATs. You right there. And depending on how motherfuckers bounce back, they could be right in this shit. They could be right there. All right. We're gonna go another easy. For real deal purposes, I'm going J5, one of the GOATs. That's just what I'm doing. I'm just doing it just out of respect. I'm doing it out of respect for the game, out of respect for life, out of respect for the family. I'm going J5 is one of the GOATs. Easy. If I got to think about it, it's a wrap. You already know where I'm going with this one next. I'm going Tony, one of the motherfucking GOATs, just for respect to the game, chat. Just for respect to the game, I'm going J5. I'm going Tony, one of the GOATs, easy. Don't gotta think about it. If you gotta think about it, they don't belong in that GOAT conversation. I ain't even gotta think about that shit. All right, now I like where we at. Because we got some elites, we got some GOATs, and low key, we got some problematic motherfuckers in the bottom chat. Low key. But I ain't here to start no shit, guys. Look, I'm not here to start no shit. We definitely got some problematic motherfuckers in here. All right. Check this shit out. We winding this shit down. We winding the tier list down. I like where we at with this shit. I'm gonna go Shonda. I'm going Shonda right here. I'm going Shonda with elite. This is good company. Elite is very, very good company. I'm going with Manny Gay. Elite. Easy. Don't gotta think twice about it. As you can see, this elite class is really locking in. I'm trying to stick around for the crash out. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. We're not doing this shit. I'm not doing this shit with y'all, chat. I'm not doing this shit with y'all. We going with my boy Black C. Black C. I wish I would have seen more from my boy Black C. One of the EK greats. This is my guy right here. This is literally my fucking guy right here. I wish I would have seen more from Black C. But again, the EK greats. Y'all know they work in the community. Y'all know how they get this shit poppin'. Beanie Mod just entered the chat. What's good? I remember him. Did he do a YouTube? He did YouTube, but he was more on EK. He was more on EK. Shonda definitely a GOAT. She is. She's right on that tier, but I will put her in the elite category easy. But I see what some of y'all coming from. That's GOAT level. That's GOAT. She is GOAT level. She is GOAT level. But I got her in this shit right now. Y'all making me change my mind. I'm gonna change my mind. Y'all make me change my mind. I changed my mind. All right, I changed my mind. I got the right to change my mind. Shonda is in the GOAT conversation. Y'all put me on. I had her right there at the elite. She was, again, on the cusp. I had to change my mind in the clutch. I changed my mind in the clutch. I changed my mind. Because you know who we going to put in their place? We going to put in their place just because we going to put Shell right here at the elite. We going to put Shell right there. She going to take Shonda's spot in the elite spot. Let's go, Shell.
Lord!
Shell, she's on the cusp of being one of the GOATs. Again, she's still around, chat. She's still around, chat. Just to let y'all know, she's still around. That means the legacy is still being designed. By next year, she could be GOAT level. Just to keep that clear, by next year, she could be GOAT level. We're going to rehash this. My boy Juanito. I'm going to go elite with Juanito. We got Juanito in good company. He with the elite. As you can see, this elite class is crazy. It's most of the Hall of Fame, chat. It's literally taking up the percentage of the Hall of Fame. All right, we're getting GOAT level. Now this is a tough one. This is a tough one because some would have him as one of the GOATs of his era, so to speak. But when you're looking at all the eras all in one room right now, I got no choice. We got to go ragged up Reese with elite. Now again, depending on what time you came in the game, you might have ragged up Reese as one of your GOATs. But when you in a room full of GOATs, like I don't know, that elite class is going to look way more familiar when we got that name next to it. That's just all I'm gonna say. No disrespect. No disrespect. All right, we getting wind down. We got impact on impact on impact remaining with the waivers that we got locked in. We're gonna go with Rada. One Wave Nation. One of the hitman of one of the eras. If you know, again, if you was around for the era, you know. Technically, again, the time that you came in, he could be a GOAT. But if we talking GOATs of GOATs, we're going to have to put him on elite. We're going to have to put him on elite. Again, for impact, we can have that conversation with impact. We can have a conversation on impact. Now, we getting into the realm of some diplomatic takes that we got. Now I got Run Them Jewels Banks. I ain't gonna lie, chat. Now there's a few tears that's going on this shit, chat. I see GOAT level. That's depending on when you came in this motherfucker. But when you in a room full of GOATs, feelings aside, this man is still elite. This man is still elite, chat. This man is elite. Some of the GOATs. Again, the legacy is not done. I don't think Banks is done here. Like, honestly, when we start looking at the reality, I don't think we've seen the last of Banks. I think Banks will be back. I think once he comes back, the legacy is still moving forward. Now, when we come back and revisit this, I think we're going to have GOAT conversation with a lot of these waivers in the elite after everything is said and done. Now, we're going to go technically one of the best, if not the best campaigners to ever do it, ever. If we did a top 10 campaign list, if we did a top 10 campaign list right here, right now, I could easily see LSP in this conversation as one of the best campaigners to ever do it, like ever. I like where he at for that. LSP, one of the best campaigners to ever do it. Locked in. When Jeezy comes back, then that means that Banks is coming back. Kato, you changed. Hey, look, the journey is still being made. Banks is done. Lock him in his GOAT. He's not done. That's cap.
Stop the cat.
He's not done. If you believe that Banks is done, that's just nasty work. That's just nasty work. If he's done, I need to see a picture of the dreads or the braids right now, then I'll hang it up. And I don't even think he done. Banks is finished. That's crazy. That's crazy work. That's crazy work if y'all think that man done. All right, that's one of my parlays. I ain't gonna lie, that's one of my parlays. When I cook y'all niggas on that parlay, just know, chat, I'm gonna be cooking 2 niggas that's actually in the team chat with him when he actually come back, chat. Just to let y'all know. I'm gonna be cooking 2 motherfuckers in the chat with him when he actually come back. When it comes to creating space for competitive wave, Banks is the GOAT. That you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But that's competitive waving. And when you a room full of GOATs that done did that and more, I don't know. We got to go elite with that. He should be beard. Here we go. Here we go. Yo, Drip. I know you got a podcast you're about to warm up. Don't do this in the comments. You're gonna have them niggas come after us again, bro. They gonna be after us. Let's not do this. Brett the Best. Ashley Ellis. Ellis is one of the GOATs. Easy. When we talk one of the top campaigners ever to do it, like ever, I don't know. We got to go Ellis. All right, where we at with this shit? I like where the list is at. I like where we going with this shit. Now, technically, if we really want to talk about GOAT level on GOAT level, now let's really get into the conversation. Let's get into the conversation. When Banks come back, that's when you're getting the Nike slides. Oh, those are locked in next week. I already won my parlay then. Shit. All right, check this shit out. Check this shit out. All right, check this shit out. We're gonna go GOAT level easy. I got 2. This is a 1A and 1B GOAT level right here. Because we're gonna talk GOAT. We're gonna talk impact. Y'all know the team. WTBD. Y'all hear these people talking about WTBD members need to be GOAT class, GOAT level. All right, let's put the 2 founders. We're gonna put the 2 founders there GOAT level. We're gonna go Renard 1A, GOAT level. And we're gonna go Hurricane Henry, GOAT level. Since we gonna put that out the way easy. If y'all think somebody from WTBD need to be in a GOAT conversation, let's put the founders a WTBD right where they need to be, GOAT level. That's all I'm saying, chat. Let's put these motherfuckers where they need to be, GOAT level. The beginning of it all. Mr. Welcome to the Green Room. Y'all already know what's going on. Y'all already know what's going on. Y'all already know what time it is. That's GOAT level. We talking about the founders. We talking about the founders. Again, another hot take. Y'all might not believe this. But if we gonna have PB in that conversation at the GOAT level, we need to have Just in that same conversation at GOAT level. I'm just saying, chat. We gotta have Just in that same conversation. If we talking about everything royal, we talking about natural elites, we talking all the paid shit, we got to have Just in that conversation of one of the GOATs. That's just a no-brainer. I ain't even got to think about it. If I got to think about it, nah, you're not GOAT level. Not GOAT level. All right, let's go. We wound it down to the last line. We're going to go Hat Man. We're going to go elite. Hat Man. A lot of legacy connected to the Hat Man. That's easy. A lot of that connected to that. We gonna get this shit done. K2. Now again, K2. Depending on what time you came in the game, we could be talking GOAT level. We could be talking elite level, easy. Now, when I'm thinking about the level and the impact, I already know in some of y'all minds he's one of the GOAT, but I'm easily putting him in elite class. That's easy. Again, in this class, got a lot of people that kind of transcended how we use product, how we use all of that. Again, depending on what time you came in. If you came in learning the clay and lay and it did something for you, you got him in your GOAT level. But if you see that he was surrounded by a lot of other waivers that was helping innovate the game, he's in good company. He right where he need to be. He's right with him. He's in the elite. Now this is about to get serious, chat. This is about to get serious because this next waiver, I ain't gonna lie, we might have a new problematic waiver. I don't want to see y'all niggas in the chat. I don't want to see y'all niggas do nothing crazy. I'm gonna put Scotty B in a problematic level. It hurts to do this shit, chat. It hurts to do this shit, chat, but I got to put Scotty B in a problematic. I mean, for reasons upon reasons upon reasons. I don't want to get into this shit, chat. If you was there, you know. If you was around, justice for Zah, you know. K2 definitely a go. He's still active. You got my heart beating like crazy. Y'all chill, y'all chill, y'all chill. We in good company. We in good company. It's a conversation for the goats of goats, but it hurts me to put Scotty B down there. Pause. Jesus Christ. Yo, motherfucker. I hate y'all niggas in the chat. I hate y'all niggas in the chat. Y'all niggas in the chat, bro. I swear to God, bro. It's y'all niggas. He definitely stuck up in there. Chat, sit down, Shell. Stop. All right, check this shit out. We gonna get to the next thing. Stuck up in there is nasty work, bro. Shell. Oh my God. Where's the mute button? Jesus. Where's the fucking mute button? He's right there, problematic. All right, I like where we at. I like where we at. I like where we at. I'm going Charles Austin, AKA Baldy. If you know, you know. Technically, if he came around when you was around, he's one of the GOATs. I got him on Elite easy. Don't even got to think twice about it. Easy. Easy, easy peasy. Who else we got next? All right, we still got some 12 rounds motherfuckers in here. We got some 12 round motherfuckers in here. I like where we at with this shit. We got B-Wise. We got B-Wise in this shit. Let's go B-Wise. B-Wise. Where we going with B-Wise? Again, B-Wise is still around. B-Wise is still doing the damn thing. I like B-Wise in Elite. I like B-Wise in Elite. Good company. Again, he's still around. He's still waving. Legacy still being built in this level of this Elite tier that we're seeing right here. As you can see, the majority of the GOATs is in this class right here. This a lot. It's not a lot that separates the GOATs. It's supposed to look like this. You see what I'm saying? It's supposed to look like this. Problematic? This is a good thing. We ain't got a lot of people in that motherfucker. This is great. Wish we would have seen more from a few waivers, including businesses. Not bad at all. Great but inconsistent? Not bad at all. In retrospect to where we're about to be over 100, I like where we at with this. Now, we in the 12 round territory. Nika Bolden. I like Nika in the elite class. This is easy without even thinking twice about it. B-Wise hating on people who live in apartments. That's problematic. I seen the post. I got Nika in elite. Again, when she come back, we gonna see what's going down when she come back. She gonna get this shit going. But I like where we at with this shit. I like where we at in the conversation. Now we talking impact. We talking all the things. I see Scoob. Scoob in this shit. Now, where we gonna put Scoob on this list? Scoob, where we at? Where we at with Scoob? AKA elite, a go. I'm gonna go elite again, because you see what I'm saying? If I gotta think about it, think about you being a GOAT, you definitely elite. If I gotta think twice, if I gotta do that, we gotta go with that conversation. All right, check this out. We still getting in some GOAT territory. We still in GOAT territory on this shit right here. I'ma go the boogeyman. I'm going elite with the boogeyman. That's easy. I'm going elite with the boogeyman. That's just easy. Again, he's still around. He's still got a lot of shit involved in his hand in on competitive. He's got a lot of shit going. We can have a different conversation once we bounce back with this list come next year. But as of now, 2026, I got him locked in as the elite. We got a lot in this class. All right, where we at? I got Maisha Ebony. Again, if you came around where you was at, again, the legacy's still being built, right, chat? Legacy's still being built. I like elite. Legacy's still being built. Locked in on everything. We got Big T, the Alabama hitter. Y'all already know what time it is. Affiliates made. Affiliates born. Y'all already know this. Again, we talking legacy. Now, we know the legacy is done. Will he be back? He might not even be back. But when we talk about founders of this shit, when we talking about the foundation of the great teams that you see today called the affiliates. Oh, bro, no, we gotta have the, the company need to be where the company is at. We're gonna have that where it's at. Now we got Great Lake Nate locked in. He felt that he should have been on the Beehive list, but guess what? It's all gravy. When we talk about Michigan, when we talk about some of the best that you've ever seen in Michigan, and we were to do a top 5 list on Michigan, come on now. You got to put Great Lake as one of the GOATs. I ain't gonna lie. Great Lake, one of the GOATs. I ain't gonna lie. I got to put Great Lake as one of the GOATs. No big deal. No big deal. This is easy, chat. This is easy. Now we in good company. I like the company we in right now, chat. The company we in right now, looking at everything. We gonna go with Brett the Hitman, Mr. Fun Zone, Mr. Y'all niggas ain't having fun. The legacy's still here, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. He ain't even stopped brushing. So at the end of the day, like, let's really talk about when to go. By the end of the day, at the end of the day, chat, let's really talk about this shit. At the end of the day, y'all might not even realize how far this shit gonna go down the tread line. Y'all don't know. The Fun Zone is real, chat. The legacy's still here. Now, technically, these last 3 waivers might be some of the dopest yet problematic motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. All great in their own rights, right? All great in their own right, right? Now, we had the tears of the most petty, the most diabolical. We would easily have a list by ourselves, chat. we would easily have a list all by ourselves. But when we talk about the founder of the movement, Dripset. Again, we talking founders. We in founder territory at this point, guys. Once we in this territory, we talking founder, easily founder And we gonna have that right there where all the other founders are at. That's just easy. That's just easy. That's just easy. That's easy. Now, technically, look, with all due respect, everything aside, this man's legacy is not done. But when this man's legacy gets done, I feel he gonna be in the GOAT conversation. That's just how I feel. I said what I said. Some people think he probably wouldn't be there, but at the end of the day, when this all said and done, he's gonna be one of the GOATs when he hang that shit up. That's easy. That's easy. Without even thinking about it. It's easy. You're insane. It's easy. Again, the legacy is still being built. The legacy is still being built. That really ain't going to care. All right, check this shit out, chat. Check this shit out. If y'all want GOAT, he goes GOAT. I'll go off of y'all with the chat. I think he GOAT, but not now. If y'all think it's now, he go GOAT. Let's go. Like, look, feelings aside. Feelings aside. If that's where y'all feel belong, that's where it going. My hands are tied on that one. I had where he was at. Look, the legacy's still not done. Y'all want to go GOAT? We go GOAT. We going GOAT. He said he would go bust again, bust himself. Hey, yo, Jesus Christ. Like, Jesus Christ. All right, check this shit out. You'll never be in the Hall of Fame, Sal. Check this shit out. I said pause. I ain't gonna lie, Cito. I ain't gonna lie. All right. We done with that list. Don't worry about where I'm gonna be at. Y'all, hey, check this out. I'm gonna shit on myself right now. Look, I'm a problematic motherfucker, chat. I'm man enough to admit it. See, this is what makes me different than all y'all motherfuckers. I do what I do for the community. At least I'm man enough to say I'm problematic when it's time to be. When y'all niggas gonna be man up to man up and say y'all problematic as fuck? It's always my fault, right? In chat, it's always my fault, right? Who the number one nigga on this list that gets screamed that is my fault? It's always me every fucking time.
Kato, you are the scum between the toe right now, bro.
This is what I'm talking about, chat. If it's either that or it's one thing or it's...
Shut the fuck up, Kato.
It's either that, you know what I'm saying? It's one way or the other. It's only a nigga like me that could be that problematic.
And if anybody want to ask, Kato did.
Every time my name come out somebody's yapper, they talking about how problematic this last motherfucker is that we doing this thing. So fuck it, I got to man up. I do what I do for the game. Yeah, I do what I do. I've created some things. I've done some things. But at the end of the day, it's always my fault. And I don't think if everybody else is saying, I don't know how we can make that shit up. I can't make this shit up. Bro, if I stub my toe on something around my house, it's still Kato's fault. That's what I'm talking about. I don't mind being that guy because I love y'all motherfuckers. I don't mind being that guy, chat. All right, so check this out. The tier list is done. This was fun. The tier list is done. As you can see, the GOATs are locked in. They are stamped. The elites, it's a lot that could be left desired for a lot of the elites on this list. Great but inconsistent. Hey, look, somebody could bounce back off this list and get it done. And we could move forward from there. Wish we would have seen more from them tier. That's a good tier. I definitely wish we would have seen more from them, and we can get that shit going. And I think we could see more from them in the future. Now, before we get into some NBL discussions, we need to double check, make sure our giveaway is locked in, because we still got a giveaway to get down to. We still got the giveaway. Let's clear the participants right here, right now. Let's clear that up. We got Guru. Guru is doing a giveaway for the people. We got Guru locked in. If you want to be in this giveaway, all you got to do is exclamation Guru. We're going to get y'all locked in right here, right now. Let's see the names pop in. We want to see the names fly in real time. Let's see the names flying in real time. We're going to get the names flying in real time. Exclamation Guru. We got D-Lane and D-Nice already locked in for the finals. And as your name pop up, you're going to see everything lock in once you go exclamation Guru. All right, kid, I'm out. I got church in the morning. Hey, look, I don't do your Hail Marys, do everything. I hope you have a dope day tomorrow. Praying to the Lord. Pay your tithe. That's all I will say about that. You're going to church tomorrow, pay your damn tithe. All right, we getting this shit going. We just having fun. We just having fun tonight. Guys, look, again, no disrespect to nobody on or off. It's like look, it's all love. This is all fun. This is what we do this shit. We do this shit for the culture. If anybody's got any problem with it, look, just say it's Kato's fault. That's it. That's straight. I can deal with it. I'ma still sleep like a baby at night at the end of the day. I see this nigga Trail name pop right up on the list.
Hating ass nigga, man.
Here this nigga go.
Hating ass nigga, man.
He
Yeah.
backstage rolling the dice, chat. All right, we locked in. All right. Who we got? We got Surefire. We got locked in. Let's go. We got locked. There you go. We got Kenley. Let's go. We got Wave Man. He's in. Let's go. Let's go. Lock in. Let's hurry up and get the table going before we close this shit up. We got 2 waivers. We're going to get our 3rd waiver tonight. See, the type of person that would say donate to the children's fund. Why? What they ever did for me. Diabolical. Let's go, DH3. I see. Let's go, Marv. What up? K-Lou, let's go. All right, nice. All right, we're going to get this shit done. We're going to get this shit locked in. And at the end of the day, guys, if this live is over and you see access to hit the hype button, hit the hype button. Don't worry about the like. Look for the hype button. If you see the hype button, hit the hype button every time. Scroll to the left where you see the like section at. If you see a hype button over there, hit the hype button and let's move the masses. We're going to need that for NBL season. We're going to need that for NBL time because once competitors start off, I want the new people to see y'all motherfuckers on the main stage in the event. All right, let's get this shit going. Fat Pack, the Guru Lifestyle Way. We got a dope pack locked in for y'all, courtesy of Guru. That shit's gonna get done. The Guru Lifestyle locked in. Let's go. Let's get this shit going. Let's roll this shit. Let's roll it. Let's see what we got. All right, let's see what we got. No trail on this one. No trail. He already got lucky. He got them slides. Don't let this nigga walk away with the dub. Where we at, chat? Here we go. Oh my God, here we go. Pass this nigga. Let's go. All right, good. We good, chat. This is the GGs. No matter how this shit fall out, this is the GGs. This motherfucker always get close. He always keep a motherfucker sweating, chat. This motherfucker, bro. GGs. K-Lou, what it do? GGs. K-Lou goes to the Final Four. We're looking for one more waiver. We got D-Nice, D-Lane, and we got K-Lou going to the finals. I was definitely about to flip this motherfucking table when that shit started slowing down. I see this motherfucking name come up, chat. All right, chat, let's go. K-Lou, GG's.
This guy, man.
We got this shit going. Now, Trail, and I know we was looking at everything. We was looking at the Hall of Fame list, Hall of Fame tier list. In your opinion, now I know you might not know some of the waivers on there, but did we leave anybody in the elite class? You might have felt anybody got snubbed out the GOAT category. You got the floor.
You know I'm biased, so you know two motherfuckers that you put down there that absolutely do not deserve to be down there.
I think I know.
Like,
no, I know.
What the fuck?
I know. No, I know. For those two, again, the legacy is still being built. They still outside. They still doing what they do in the community. By next year, when we have this rehash, they may be GOAT category. It's undebatable.
Hey, listen, if you're asking me, Arlo and Drina are never, ever, ever put in nothing less than the GOAT category. This is my opinion now. You know what I'm saying? Nothing less than. But, you know, they wolves, so it don't matter anyway, dude.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That when you in a room full of wolves, when you in a room full of goats, right? We got to start to really consolidate based on if you're still around, if you're not around, if you're still working on your legacy. I think those waivers are still kind of technically still working on their legacy. So by the time we rehash this conversation,
I do have like 2 tiers that need to be made though. It need to be like 2 tiers that's made in this shit, right? So you have your own category, like in the middle, in between the problematic shit and the wish we seen more, the scum between the toe. That's your fucking category. And then I feel like Brett just need his own fucking category. Like,
shout out to Brett.
Like it ain't about the pattern shit to me with Brett, bro. That nigga is the fun to this shit. Like, that nigga will tell me all the time, like, hey, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. We only going up one way. So fucking Brett need his own goddamn category. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm like looking at the frames. This nigga got, I'm never gonna catch this nigga. I was initially just trying to get 10. This motherfucker got like 50 more than me. Like what more? He want to battle everybody, bro. Like, nah, my nigga. Like, nah.
And as you can see, he's still taking battle waivers. He's like, look, y'all new on the list. All right, I gotta add y'all on the list. Y'all line up. Supreme got a bye week. Tell them motherfuckers they gotta battle me on their bye week. They not having no bye week. Them niggas gotta battle me on the bye week.
See what I'm saying? All right, who doing that?
So like, yeah, he got his own tier, God tier, definitely locked in. And yeah, we got K-Lou. K-Lou's locked in. And we had a dope tier list again. We will revisit this list next year. Same week before Hall of Fame. It's gonna be an awesome week. We might as well make this an annual thing going into the Hall of Fame. And it's an exciting time of the year right now. And I remember, Trail, you said you were named a few waivers that you said you would be disappointed if you don't see them enshrined in the Hall of Fame this weekend. Who was those names again? Just to double check.
I definitely said Jeff and Jay Breon. I know I said that for sure. Jeff and Jay Breon, like, going back and looking at their body of work, I'm definitely saying if them two niggas don't get in there, even Manat, like, I looked at some of Manat shit too because of going back looking at his whole counterclockwise pattern and shit. So I think them 3 niggas done did everything it is to do. Tournaments, being outside, battling for their teams and all that good shit, bro. Like, I think all 3 of them are definitely deserving of that.
Okay. We been outside. Champ for Wolf. We outside. We been outside. All right, nice. We got
yes,
this shit
killer,
locked
yes,
in.
Lord.
We got this shit locked in. All right, so when the season starts up, Wolfpack got their roster in. Wave Cartel got their roster in. Now, hearing this directly from the captain, are you comfortable with the roster that you submitted?
We ain't never comfortable, Kato. Never comfortable. That, like, comfort is for niggas that's like sit on top of a mountain somewhere. So we ain't never comfortable. We trying to climb the, you know what I'm saying? The tier list.
Yeah.
Of sorts. So being comfortable is, you know what I mean? If you know me, you know I ain't never comfortable. I just called out every nigga in my chat today, and I know I'm gonna lose. So I'm never comfortable.
That's a real captain right there. See, that's how captains are supposed to move. We gonna get this shit done, and then once the Hall of Fame is done, We got the NBL locked in. Week 1 is going to be on deck. We got this shit already locked now. Any last words before we get up out of here?
Man, just shout out to the Wade game, man. Unpolitically Correct, episode 2. We going live tomorrow on the tube, man. If y'all haven't already, subscribe to my channel, Turbo Trail. You know what I mean? We going up, man. We going up. And I'm going to be trying to make Kato rage bait as much as possible. The nigga is going to be so mad. I live for this shit, man. I live to get on this nigga nerves. I promise y'all I do.
You see what I got to deal with, chat? This is why I love these motherfuckers.
Shout out to Reese.
Shout out to Reese. Shout out to Reese. Shout out to Unpolitically Correct. Trail on Wednesdays and Sundays. Y'all see how this shit is going down. And again, they're going to have everything. They're going to have the memes. They're going to have the rage bait. I'm going to be in the comments raging because I know they're going to piss me off yet again, but that's why I like the comments. Long as the comments is there and I could type something in them comments, I could rage out. I could throw tomatoes. I could do what I need to do in them comments just so I could get my side of the story told. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want. And we have that on Unpolitically Correct with Trail, with Reese, just going down. And again, guys, like, it's all for the fun that the game needs. You brush to it. You listen to the commentary. You brush to it. When they talking about waves and they talking about progress, they got a lot of knowledge in there. They're going to be marking shit up. A lot of good knowledge going to be thrown your way. Y'all jump in there. Y'all lock in. Trail, good looking at you. So you live tomorrow.
I'm live tomorrow, man. You know, I'm going to be in the back waiting for you so we can finish
we got to work on some shit. Now, we got to work on some shit. We're going to get some shit locked in. And as you can see, the production quality was great. The production quality is locked in. We got a lot more work to do because not only do we have the league, as you can see, the wave game is expanding. We letting our wings spread out. We got waivers over here. We got podcasters over here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 possibly podcasting coming up where this is what we do. We giving commentary on a wave game. It's a beautiful thing. I don't know what y'all be talking about when y'all saying the status of the game where, like, a few years ago, we ain't had this podcast space locked up the way we got the shit. Now we got the shit locked up the way we got the shit, and we got the pages. And shout out to them niggas on Reddit. Y'all looking great over there. Y'all being active over there. I like the activity on the ES Reddit. Y'all keep up the good work. We got mods over there rocking. Shout out to Brett. Modding over there on Reddit. Y'all doing good. Y'all posting. Y'all being active. I like the activity over there on Reddit. Y'all keep up the good work. For y'all that come through next week, y'all already know what we're doing next week. We're rolling out the red carpet for the next tier of GOATs to be ushered into the Hall of Fame. And you already know, they are definitely going to be in this conversation when we're talking tier list come next year. So we're going to get that going. Y'all get ready for Hall of Fame 2026 next Saturday, 10 o'clock sharp. Be there and get ready to have your flowers. Get ready to roll this shit out. Show love, show respect. This shit is going to be dope. I'll see y'all next week. Y'all keep that brush move.
In the building.
Boy, who the fuck is you?
Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas. East Bear, my exit. 3300 Hatchet Block. But you know the world, my section. Nigga play on the stretcher. Nigga talk a whole lot of smoke. But these niggas don't want pressure. Nigga do a lot of flexing. But these niggas pussy for the record. Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas. Big dog off the leash when I'm stepping in. Nigga been on for clutching different ends. Easy with this shit, yeah, the definite. Mobbing like the motherfucking president. Bitch, I been a G and it's evident. Rap niggas be sweeter than a peppermint. I got a plug on the Laos and the Mexicans. Better live your life if you cherish it. Cause I'ma ride from the wood from the 6 Exit from the seats to the brook. A nigga flex like his flex, his whole block get shook. Nigga throw a lot of slugs, typing hard on the book. 1D with a stick, walking up on foot. Shut the rounds out the bitch and leave your whole body cooked. I had the chest in the mess, won't nobody look. Jail right up, or could I hit his ass with a hook? The type of nigga get front and get his whole pack took. And I leave him with a shit bag if it test mine. Nigga try G's for a nigga test mine. Pimp a rapping ass nigga like a bow tie street nigga. I ain't never need a cosign, no shit. You can feel it like a coke line, bitch, I'm back. Like Joy with the 4-5, bitch, nigga. You tryna play on both sides. Till a nigga in the casket, head on both sides like, hey. Big blaze, you know how I'm stepping. Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas. East Bear, my ex. 3300 Hatch Block. But you know the world, my section. Nigga play on the stretcher. Nigga talk a whole lot of smoke. But these niggas don't want pressure. Nigga do a lot of flexing. But these niggas pussy for the record. Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas. Big blaze, you know how I'm stepping. Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas. East Bear, my ex. 3300 Hatch Block. But you know the world, my section. Nigga play on the stretcher. Nigga talk a whole lot of smoke. But these niggas don't want pressure. Nigga do a lot of flexing. But these niggas pussy for the record. Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas.
He who laughs the hardest. I can feel the laugh in my toes.